welcome to 2025. Does California have plans to Newsom-proof the state? Let's listen in.
You know, you mentioned Governor Newsom's return to California and setting up lawsuits against the Trump administration. Do you see sort of Congress having any role in defending the Trump administration from those, or do you see any role in particular for the Judiciary Committee to sort of look into the practices of California that's saying, look, what the federal government is doing is no good? Or do you see any role for the Judiciary Committee to sort of combat that narrative?
Yes, absolutely. We already held a hearing last week holding Newsom to account for the failed water and fire policies that we have in California. But more broadly, I've put out a plan to Newsom-proof California. Newsom's talking about Trump-proofing the state. I think we need to Newsom-proof the state. And we have a lot of tools at our disposal for doing that. For example, I've introduced legislation to effectively overturn the sanctuary state that Newsom is a champion of California, that prohibits local law enforcement from cooperating with the immigration authorities. We've already had success in turning back these EV mandates that Newsom has promulgated, mandates not just for electric cars, but for trains and buses, and school buses, even lawn mowers, leaf blowers, you name it. And I've introduced legislation as well to rein in the California Coastal Commission, which has been an absolutely out of control agency in the state with Newsom appointees on it. And so Newsom's policy of giving free Medi-Cal, that's what we call Medicaid in California, so free taxpayer-funded health care to every single undocumented immigrant in the state. That costs Californians $6.8 billion per year. So I've introduced legislation to roll that back. And so, yes, we're going to have a very, I think, common sense-based set of policies that are specifically designed to push back against the policies in California that are utterly lacking in common sense.
Well, let's wish them luck and hope for the best. And welcome to 2025.